Welcome to our Bible study on this Wednesday night. Bienvenidos al Estudio Biblico en este miércoles. Thank you for everybody that's here and those of you that are watching on their little contraptions. And this Bible study that I'm doing tonight, este estudio bíblico que voy a presentar en esta noche, me dio el Señor porque tenía muchas preguntas. I had a lot of questions about certain things that were going on in my life, and why this and why that, and why haven't I been healed because of, from the issues that I have. So he gave me a verse. Me dio el Señor un versículo. Y lo hallamos en 2 Corintios 5 y 7. Now we find this verse in 2 Corinthians 5:7. 2 Corinthians 5:7. And I'm going to read it. I'm going to break it down the way I found it in my Bible, in my study Bible. And this is really nervous to be in front of everybody, so just be patient, and I welcome you to come and do it too. So we all this is part of growing, also growing in the Lord, and it really doesn't hurt that much. So 2 Corinthians 5:7 says, for we walk by faith and not by sight. 2 Corintios 5:7 dice, porque por fe andamos y no por vista. And what I'm going to do is break it down. This is just the beginning. And let's go ahead and pray first. Father, I thank you for this opportunity, Father, to present your word, Father. And I pray that you help me get through it, and that we teach what you want us to teach today, what you want us to learn. And Father, we give you all. Aquí dice, here it says, in my study notes, the commentary notes, according to this part, for we walk by faith, has reference to the fact that life is a journey, and a Christian is traveling to another country. Where could that be? Porque por fe andamos, tiene referencia al hecho de que la vida es un recorrido, y el cristiano anda de viaje a otro país. Now it's obvious that the other country, el otro país, is heaven, el cielo. And the second part of this verse is not by sight. This refers to the things we can presently see. It is faith that controls us, not sight. No por vista se refiere a las cosas que podemos ver actualmente. Es la fe que nos controla, no la vista. So, what does all this mean? Okay. So what in our lives do we see? Are they challenging our faith? ¿Qué vemos en nuestras vidas? ¿Son desafíos contra la fe? And I wrote down, just things that popped into my head. Escribí unas cuantas cosas, palabras, ejemplos. And for instance, we sometimes, what our sight is on is sickness. Okay? And that's really where I had been asking God, why? ¿Por qué, Dios? ¿Por qué no has sanado? ¿Por qué no me has sanado mi ojo? When I was 15, I lost my eyesight because a rock ran into it, okay? Perdí mi vista de este ojo izquierdo cuando tenía 15 años, causa que de una piedrada. And that's been like a bunch of years ago, but I haven't given up. You know, I didn't know. I knew God existed back then, but I wasn't born again until I was like 31 years old. But I had been asking God. And I remember somebody told me, well, you pray to this saint. I guess I could say that. I already said it. Yeah, and I said, oh, okay, you know, because this was a patron saint of the eyes. So of course I tried it, and of course nothing happened, and of course I didn't really believe it. So I, let that go, and I just kept asking God, And during the whole process, I also forgave the people I got in a fight with, because it was a pretty good fight. Not that we need to talk about it. Except that I was winning and the rock, got in the way. There was 4 of them. But anyway, that's in the past. I forgave them, and I pray for their salvation. I have prayed for their salvation. But anyway, that's one issue that I had, diabetes.